The galaxy burns. Coruscant skyline glows with the light of betrayal. Lightning crackles from Palpatine's fingertips, blasting into Mace Windu's body as he's thrown through shattered glass into the endless city below. The Jedi Master falls, wind whipping against his face, pain consuming every nerve, his lightsaber lost to the abyss. For a moment, he feels only the roar of the storm, the echo of Sidious's laughter fading into the distance. But before the end comes, the Force itself wraps around him, slowing his descent, cushioning his body as he crashes violently onto the roof of a passing transport. He rolls off into the shadows, broken but alive. Hours pass before he awakens. His right arm is gone. His flesh is burned. The storm rages on. Above him, the galaxy shifts. The Republic dies, and an empire rises. The temple burns. The screams of the Jedi echo through the Force. Yoda is silent. Obi-Wan is far away. And Mace Windu, once the most powerful guardian of the Republic, lies hidden in the dark gutters of the capital he swore to protect. The Force feels cold. He drags himself through the rain-soaked alleys of the Coruscant underworld, barely able to stand. His purple blade is gone. His spirit feels broken. He finds refuge deep in the city's forgotten layers, level 1313, where the Empire's light never reaches. There, among criminals and scavengers, Mace becomes a shadow. He scavenges food, scavenges parts, and hides his presence from every Imperial scan. He meditates every night, calling out to the Force, but all he feels is silence. Weeks become months. He learns of the Purge, of clones turned executioners, of children slaughtered in the temple, of Darth Vader. That name haunts him. Vader. He knows who it is. The young man he once doubted. The chosen one he never trusted. The thought poisons him. He sees flashes of Anakin kneeling before Sidious. The Jedi order that he spent his life defending is gone, and he blames himself. His arrogance blinded him. He believed the Council could control destiny, but destiny controlled them. In the darkness, Mace builds a new lightsaber, his hand replaced by crude machinery. The blade hums to life, purple as ever, yet colder now. His reflection in the glow is not that of a Jedi Master. His eyes are tired, his expression hardened. He has become something else, something between light and shadow. He begins to move in secret, at first only to survive. But as he hears whispers of Imperial patrols hunting refugees and Force-sensitive children, he acts. He intervenes in alleys, saves fugitives, slaughters squads of stormtroopers with ruthless precision. Word spreads of a ghost with a violet blade haunting the underworld. The Empire dismisses it as rumor, but whispers travel to smugglers, to fugitives, to senators who remember the Jedi. Bail Organa hears them. When they finally meet in a hidden chamber beneath the Capitol, Bail cannot believe his eyes. The man standing before him is scarred, older but unmistakable. Mace Windu, survivor of Order 66. He says nothing for a long time. Finally, Bail speaks. "We thought you were dead." "I was," Windu replies. "Now I'm something else." He listens as Bail speaks of resistance, of small cells forming in secret. Windu agrees to help, but not as a Jedi. He will not rebuild the Order. He believes it failed. "I'm not here to restore what's lost," he tells Bail. "I'm here to end what destroyed it." Over the years, he becomes a mythic figure within the growing rebellion. He trains freedom fighters in stealth, combat, and awareness of the Force. He teaches them how to sense danger, to read intent, to survive. He operates in silence, appearing and disappearing like a shadow. Some call him the Purple Phantom. Others think he's just a legend. But to the few who know the truth, he's a weapon, a remnant of the old world wielded against the new. Sidious feels it. In the dark corridors of a citadel, the Emperor meditates and senses a flicker, a familiar strength he thought extinguished. He summons Darth Vader. An old wound returns. He hisses, "Find it. End it." Vader obeys. And soon, the Empire begins hunting for the Phantom Jedi. Windu knows the hunt is coming. One night, During a rescue operation in the lower levels, an Inquisitor arrives, a towering figure wielding a red double-bladed saber. Their duel in the rain is fierce. Purple and crimson light flash against metal walls. Windu's Vapad style, once a dance of control, is now fueled by pure survival. He feeds on the Inquisitor's rage, redirecting it, overwhelming it. The fight ends with Windu holding his blade at the Inquisitor's throat. But instead of killing him, he speaks, "Tell your master. I'm coming for him." When Vader hears the report, he knows instantly. The name is never spoken, but he feels it in his bones. Mace Windu still lives. Vader's obsession consumes him. For years, he searches, destroying everything in his path. And when their paths finally cross again, it is not in an alley, but in the Emperor's own shadow. Windu infiltrates the Imperial Citadel during a critical summit. His purpose is singular, insidious. He moves like a ghost through the halls, cutting through stormtroopers, shattering droids, silencing guards with swift precision. When he reaches the Grand Chamber, the air grows heavy. The throne room doors open, and Darth Vader steps forward. The two stand face to face for the first time since that night. Windu sees only the mask now, but behind it he senses the torment, the remnants of the boy he once knew. "You were the chosen one," Windu says quietly. "You were meant to bring balance." Vader's voice is cold, mechanical. Balance requires destruction. Their blades ignite, the room illuminated in purple and red. The duel that follows is titanic. Every strike shakes the floor. Windu's mastery of Vapad allows him to read Vader's fury, to redirect it, but Vader's strength and rage are unmatched. The air fills with the crackle of electricity and the hum of sabers. It's not just a battle of skill, it's a clash of belief. At one point, Windu disarms Vader, pressing his saber to his chest plate. He hesitates. Through the Force, he feels a faint glimmer of light within the darkness. Anakin Skywalker, still trapped inside. For a moment, he can't bring himself to kill him. That hesitation costs him dearly. Vader surges back with renewed power, fueled by hatred. The blow knocks Windu to his knees. Sidious emerges from the shadows, laughing. "You should have finished it, Master Windu. Mercy is the weapon of fools." Lightning arcs toward him once again. Windu deflects it with his saber, but his strength is fading. The Emperor presses harder, mocking him as the lightning burns through the air. "You cannot kill me," Sidious hisses. "You are already dead." Summoning everything left within him, Windu redirects the lightning one last time, blasting through the throne room's window. Wind and light explode outward. When the smoke clears, Windu is gone. The Emperor stares into the storm, his face twisted with fury. "Let him go," he tells Vader. The dead cannot hide forever, but he never finds him again. Years pass. Rumors spread across the outer rim of a cloaked man wielding a violet blade, helping slaves escape, striking at Imperial patrols, vanishing without a trace. Some think he's a myth. Others believe he's the Force itself, taking form to balance the darkness. When the rebellion begins to rise, some of its earliest teachings, discipline, unity, compassion guided by strength, can be traced back to Windu's influence. Bail Organa's secret reports reference him by code name, the Purple Phantom. No one ever confirms his death. Even after Endor, after Luke Skywalker redeems his father and destroys the Emperor, stories persist of an old warrior living in exile, scarred, quiet, watching from afar. Some say Luke found him once. Others say Windu refused to return, believing his time had passed. His story meant only to guide those who would come after. In the Force, his presence remains, not as light or dark, but as balance. He was a man who walked the edge, who mastered the storm within himself, who never truly died. Because Mace Windu stood for something beyond the Jedi Code. He believed in justice, not blind peace. He believed that balance required action. And though history buried his name beneath legends, the galaxy still whispers of the one who defied death, faced darkness, and became its mirror. In the end, The purple blade still burns, somewhere out there in the stars. Its glow a reminder that even in ruin, the Force finds equilibrium. Mace Windu, the fallen master, became something greater than the Jedi ever imagined. A shadow of justice, a phantom of balance, a survivor of destiny itself. And while the galaxy moved on, his legacy endured in silence, echoing through every act of defiance, every flicker of rebellion, every moment when someone stood against the impossible. Because Mace Windu never died. He became the storm.